Dear students, in this unit we will discuss a very important topic, that why natural selection cannot fashion perfect organisms. Normally there is a concept that evolution has ensured that all the population, the perfect individual of that population have been existing, while those who were not perfect, they have perished in the history along the course of evolution. But this is not correct. Natural selection cannot produce perfect organisms. It can only select the existing variation within the population. It does not create anything from the scratch. Thus, it is limited by population's existing genetic variance and whatever new allele arise through mutation and gene flow. It cannot produce the mutation which ultimately give rise to a perfect population. It only gathers or collects, or you can say that gathers those alleles which arise through these gene flow or mutation. It could be bad alleles or it could be less favorable alleles, but they are best suited to that population according to their existing environment. Now, there are at least 4 reasons why natural selection cannot breed perfection or perfect individuals. Organisms are locked into historical constraints. Their adaptation are often compromised and based on the environmental factors. Not all evolution is adaptive, which means that not all beneficial alleles or the traits have been incorporated by an existing population of certain individuals. Selection only added variations that exist. It could either through gene flow or genetic drift or through mutations. And remember that most of the mutations, they are not beneficial. Natural selection is also limited because it acts on the phenotypes of individuals, not the allele of the individuals. Phenotype of individuals mean that those phenotypic characters which are acquired by individuals, and it favors them in the certain environmental circumstances, those alleles will be retained within the population. Also, some allele may be more likely to be passed on compared to alleles that confer a beneficial phenotype because of their physical proximity on their chromosomes. So, natural selection acts on a net effect of these alleles and corresponding fitness of the phenotypes. So, if general alleles it has more beneficial alleles, the nature will favors that individual. As a result, a good allele can also be lost if they are carried by the individuals that have several bad alleles, and if the number of bad alleles are more as compared to the good alleles, no matter how good they are for that population, how good they are for that population to goes towards perfection, those alleles will be lost. Similarly, bad alleles can be kept if they are carried by individuals who have enough good alleles to result in an overall fitness benefit, and those individuals who can survive best in a given environment, no matter how toxic bad alleles they have. If they have more good alleles and they have less bad alleles, those individuals will survive, and the genetic variation or the natural selection will only select from that genetic variations among that population. That's why natural selection cannot fashion perfect organism within a population.